Hello, I'm Jane Afinogenova from the BMC Information Design and Development team. In this video, I will give you an overview of how you develop custom connectors in Connector Designer and how you use the BMC Helix Integration Service product suite. First, let's start by understanding connectors and flows. A connector is an integration with the BMC or third-party applications such as Google Mail, Atlassian Jira, Slack, or similar. Each connector supports a certain number of triggers, actions, or both. A flow is an event-driven connection between two connectors that lets you accomplish a certain task. Each flow has a source application and a target application. A triggering event in the source application causes an action that takes place in the target application. For example, you can set up a flow between Jira and your email so that if a new high priority task is created in Jira, an email is automatically sent to the designated support team. Now that we understand the purpose of connectors and flows, let's take a look at the tools provided by the cloud-based BMC Helix Integration Service product. Integration Service consists of three components: Integration Studio, Integration Controller, and Connector Designer. In Integration Studio, end users and tenant administrators create flows with the help of connectors that are available in the catalog. Integration Controller is the runtime environment for BMC Helix Integration Service that needs to be installed locally. It connects on-premises applications in your closed enterprise data center to the cloud. In this video, I will focus on the third component of BMC Helix Integration Service, which is Connector Designer. Developers use Connector Designer to create new custom connectors. These connectors are eventually used in Integration Studio by end users and tenant administrators to create flows. A standard package of connectors for popular BMC and third-party applications is included to the product by default. To help your users accomplish business tasks, you might need a connector that is not included to the product. In this case, you can create your new custom connector in Connector Designer. Before you decide to develop a custom connector, make sure that this connector is not already available in BMC Helix Integration Studio. To see the list of out-of-the-box connectors in Integration Studio, go to My Flows. Then click All Applications. Here you can see all connectors. As a tenant administrator, you can also look up available connectors from Catalog. Click Connectors. Here you can see connector titles, descriptions, and categories. Now that I'm in BMC Helix Connector Designer, I will show you its interface and a brief overview of its capabilities. Here you can add new connector project to create your custom connector. In the General tab, you provide general information about your connector, set the authorization method, add configuration, and add API definitions. In the Triggers tab, you add trigger details, trigger definition, and other information to specify triggering events for future flows that will use your connector. In the Actions tab, you add action details, action definition, and other information to specify what actions must be performed when a flow that uses your connector is triggered. In the Build tab, you generate the source code for your connector and create associated resource files. You can also register your connector to make it available to your organization within Integration Service. You can start and restart your connector. In the Deploy tab, after the connector is tested, the bugs are addressed, and the documentation is ready, you deploy your connector to production. This was a high-level overview of connector development and BMC Helix Connector Designer. Thank you for watching.